And what's up again, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into yet another race here. This is going to be our last one for the evening, although we got another one coming up in about 12 hours' time. Either way, last race of the evening, just about to start up here. We got another good one for you here. So we got on the left-hand side your Cleveland Browns representative, TheLogcat. And he's going to be facing off on the right-hand side against TheBoss10987, your Kansas City Chiefs representative. Again, Boss looking to get himself his third win of the season. He's been on a winning streak here, so looking to keep that alive. Logcat looking to get himself into the lead, actually, now that I think about it, because of the game differential. Logcat looking to put himself in the lead of the AFC North if he can pull out a victory here. And again, what we do for anybody new to the league here, we race Binding of Isaac using the same Isaac character on the same save file, so they have everything unlocked. It is a Platinum God save file. But here comes the link. What we cannot do, there are 7 items, 7 deadly sins, if you will, that you cannot pick up. Those are Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, the shovel, and the toothpicks. Toothpicks can be picked up, but again, every single racer has rerolled them every time so far this year, with zero exception to that. So, we'll get to any of those if we see them. I'll explain why on all of those. Again, we race through the womb too, so we see the 0-0 score at the bottom. Whoever kills off Mom's heart or gets a Mom kill, cough cough magic, that could be Satan. We'll get to that again if we see it. But whoever gets a Mom kill on their account first is going to get a point at the bottom of the screen. Screen? Wow, I'm Diana now too. Oh, my head. Either way, at the bottom of the screen, we'll get a point down there, and we'll reset both racers and start from scratch again. So again, I know these two are not on a call, that they are both listening into me right now. Shut up. I know I mispronounced the hell out of that. Either way, so if you two are ready to go, if you want to fire some shots around the room for me, let me know. Looks like Boss is doing so already, but if you guys just want to fire a few shots, that'll let me know that you can hear me. We'll see how bad the delay is here. I'm actually going to be doing the countdown for these two. There's Logcat firing out some shots. Let's make sure Boss heard. There we go. All right, so very little delay on that. So again, these two, as soon as they hear me do this countdown, are going to be taken off here. Let's start this countdown, though, and let's say good luck to both of these two. In the count of 3, 2, 1. Good luck to both racers. Whenever you hear that, feel free to take off. Again, there may be a slight delay between the two. Looked like Logcat may take off a moment sooner, but we'll see what happens here. So again, good luck to both racers, and they're off and running. So Logcat moving, there's Boss taking off. So again, off and running here. Good luck, guys. Best of 3 through the womb 2 to see who gets a win here tonight. So we start off with Boss going to take Celtic Cross, it looks like. And at least try to get in. And again, he knew where his secret room was. Might as well do it. 7 free cents. So Celtic Cross going to be a 33% chance if the Boss gets hit that he will get a 5-second damage shield. So he could be invincible for a while. It's kind of a nice help. Not so nice on the other hand, that best friend, Logcat's going to reset his and look for a new item room to start with. I wonder who's going to wean. Ah, God, that was bad. Nice pun, though. I like that. I like where your head's at. Again, we got Gemini as the first boss here for the Boss. Wow, that's... Okay, we're just going to say Kansas City. The Boss is getting confusing when I say boss. So, Gemini as the battle for the Boss. Again, Logcat looks like, indeed he is going to take it this time. So the halo of flies on his side will be 2 orbital flies going around and blocking shots. He also knows where his secret room is if he really wanted into it, but only the one bomb. Going to keep it with him and say no thanks. Oh God, Mournblade, wow. I see what you did there. Ween's a little too busy pushing little daisies. Oh, God, that was bad. All right, a little bit of health up there for Boss. He'll be moving on to Basement 2, just slightly ahead of Logcat on the left-hand side. And there we see a Curse of Darkness will cover up the Boss's entire mini-map for this floor. It doesn't matter if he comes across the compass, treasure map, anything like that. Will not get a chance to see that mini-map at all. Again, though, not really that big of a deal. These are real small floors here in the basement. You got a whole lot of nothing to worry about, quite honestly. One more shot here. Logcat ought to finish off Monstro. Indeed he does. Gets Mom's Lipstick, which will up the range of his shots. Nothing real special. He'll be moving on. Again, we got Envy fight. Just when you think, oh, that's a quick fight. Oh, it's split and there's more damage to do. All right, well, oh, it's split again. All right, well, we can get through that. Oh, it's split again. So there's Celtic Cross enacting on Boss's side. I like to explain Envy this way every time, but he is invincible until that shield disappears. He may not always see it. That is kind of an issue. Holy crap, Andre, did you seriously just subscribe? Did I just notice that? If you did, either way, thank you very much. One way or the other, you are a subscriber, so thank you very much. But if you just did that, thank you, because I just noticed that change. That could just be that none of the things were showing up earlier, but either way, I just saw it, so... Right on, Water, have yourself a good night. You see Isaac's head showing up for LogCat on the left side. A trinket that's actually going to give you a follower, dropping some damaging bombs behind you. Oh, God. Well, not damaging bombs. Dropping some damaging shots. The damaging bombs are the ones in the boss's room. That's going to be fun to walk back through if he has to. Oh, very nice. Thank you very much, Andre. Seriously, thank you very much. That goes a long way, and the cat thanks you too, believe me. And I'm sure he'll do it in voice whenever he wakes up. But there's a list for you. You can get all the, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a section with my name on there and all the emotes on there. And yeah, there will be co-hosting on this year, guys. I just can't do anything about it at the moment. Like, I was waiting until my internet got better. It's been better for all of one day at this point, so I think we'll wait a little bit longer just to be safe. Either way, boss coming across both boss fight and item room here, so we'll get right back into these pretty quickly. What's up, Sandra? How you doing? There's that boss fight for LogCat as well, so again, huge floor here. So right as I was saying, basement floors aren't that big. That was huge. And he's going to walk backwards, having to still find this item room. Has one more room at least to clear. Magic going to take the, the boss. Wow, I'm in last race mode right now. So anyways, the boss going to take the Book of Shadows. You see, you just popped that. That is 12 seconds of damage shield for him, so invincibility there. Strength card up to all of his stats by 1. Also, if we didn't notice, he's fighting Famine. We all know what to do. There it is. Hey. Everybody say hi to Famine. Just like that. And yes, that's me for anybody wondering. Anyways, Cuban Meat going to be the result of the boss's fight here as soon as he kills off Famine. Excuse me. Yeah, that's going to start messing with my voice before the end of the season. I really got to watch doing that. Famine, you can stop showing up, bro. Anyways, Cuban Meat will float around the boss. We'll basically block any incoming shots that happen to hit it. We'll also do damage to anything that hits it. We got Cupid Zero, and you can see the full-on effect of it in this fight against Larry Jr. for LogCat. That is a piercing shot that literally against LogCat, against Larry Jr. will hit every single piece of him in line. Also, Celtic Cross, we see that on boss's side as well. Same item for LogCat. But again, real quick way to make work of some bosses like that have multiple parts. You're going to hit all the parts of them with piercing shots. So very nicely done by LogCat, a very quick fight. And again, they are technically speaking both on the same floor right now. The boss has got himself an XL Caves, however. So, the item room that he just came across is going to be one of 2 that he's going to find on this floor, or at least have a chance to find. Ooh, there we go. Nice bomb against Larry Jr. for him. Anyways, there will be 1 other item room and 2 back-to-back boss fights here. Again, no key to get into it at the moment. Boss is going to have to keep going and find it somewhere else. Again, Pestilence just about done on LogCat's side. You can see the rather large size of this man at the moment. He's doing pretty good for himself. There's that Cuban Meat for him as well. 1 devil deal. Ooh, and Krampus. So interesting. So again, there you see the all stats up disappears as he's out of the room that he was just in. But he's going to go right on in, fight Krampus. There you see the 5 seconds of damage shield randomly enacted by Celtic Cross. So LogCat face planted, led his Cuban Meat to a bit more damage to Krampus there. He will wind up with a lump of coal, which as a shot stay on screen longer. Technically, as their range gets, they use up all the range that they have. They're going to grow in size and damage output, so there's a lump of coal for him. Again, in the last room for the boss, you just saw him turn into a Meat Boy-looking character, full-on red, right? That's the red patch enacting it. An offhand chance that if you get hit, it's going to up your damage for the room by basically ripping your skin off. So that was a nice little damage up for him just for that room. Yeah, so coal plus, yeah, the Cupid Zero. So as you notice again, piercing shots mean that as your shots kill off enemies, they're going to keep going through them. So in Fistula's case here, you're going to see LogCat will just keep on ripping through them. But as the shots keep moving further, they're still growing in damage as well. So great combination right here. Also great find. LogCat's found his Caves 2 item room already. So he's got himself a bit of an advantage. Ooh, chocolate milk. Yeah, it's a little too soon for that, I think. LogCat's going to say no thanks. We saw Magic take it and use it very well, but LogCat wants literally no part of that. Boss living at a sketchy 1 heart right now, too, so be real careful over there. Oh, you want the chat add-on? Let me get that for you. Oh, never mind. Drummond beat me to it. Thank you very much. There's, but excuse me, again, that first boss room, or first item room for boss. Again, cannot get into it yet. No key to do so. So he's still looking for that spawn. Again, LogCat directly on over into a boss fight, so great find. He's got the hollow champion edition of it here. But again, yet another fight where piercing shots come in very handy for you. Again, you have to be real careful. That's a lot of bombs flying around this room. Nice chain reaction by LogCat. Only 3 left. Make that 1. And nicely fought boss fight for LogCat. He's going to get a little bit more health up and moving on to the depths. So a nice little advantage brewing and got himself a Necropolis. That's not a nice advantage. That is a big disadvantage, honestly. So that is the expansion version of the depths. Way tougher enemies, and that is brutal. Holy crap, Ram. Thank you very much. Again, you guys do not have to be doing this. That is way above and beyond, but thank you very much, Ramden. Thank you, thank you. Seriously, everyone that is doing that, that is way too much for you guys to be doing. Thank you. Again, that's just there as an extra thing. You notice I don't talk about the subscriber feature. There's a reason. I don't like selling it. But seriously, thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. So does the cat. Not the LogCat, my cat. Let me rephrase. Thought I should point that out. Being that we have a racer with cat in his name, I should probably clarify who I'm talking about here. But yeah, boss finally getting his 2 keys, so he's finally going to be able to get into these item rooms. Let's see if he backtracks for the other that he knows the location of right now. I think he will. Well, first things first, let's telepill out of the room. Ouch. Really? Right back into, well, pretty much the next room over, so, well, whatever, it works. Boss is at the moment going to skip over that item room that is behind him, so he is going to leave it behind, it looks like. Oh, did I not update the title time-wise? Whoops. Yeah, I didn't update the title. I'm sorry. That's supposed to say midnight Eastern. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, whatever. You can just say now. It works too. No, it has not been going on for 2 hours. It's been going on for about 12 minutes at this point. That's my own stupidity right there. Thank you for noticing that. I didn't even see. Anyways. That should look a little bit better momentarily. Anyways, boss has found himself his 2 boss fights up in the upper left-hand corner, like I just saw. So he's going to move right on in, do some damage to Gertie with his 12 seconds of invincibility with his, with his Book of Shadows. Alright, LogCat getting himself through, as we call it, that room. And LogCat knows it very well. He hates that room with a passion. Hey, what's up, Hutch? How you doing? Alright, so Gertie about halfway done. We got 11 cents and a clear room before the item room here for LogCat. Wow. And quad shot piercing coal combination. Oh my. Alright, that's going to be interesting. There's a BOILeR.org link already in chat for you. That'll get you the we call it the full schedule. We only really schedule about 1 week in advance, so keep that in mind. You'll see it on the front page at all times, though, if we can get it for you. So that's going to be very, very interesting. Yeah, now if you could just get like Poly, Max's Head, something of that nature, anything else with some damage, wow, is it going to get crazy on that side. Speaking of damage, boss having taken some damage here against Gertie, got Red Patch actually kind of sort of luckily enacted. That upped his damage for the room. You can see that he's actually looking like Meat Boy, has no skin at the moment. And again, to all the quality whores out there, try casting it yourself, and then pay attention to the actual basics of flash rendering, like you just said, Spunta, and kind of realize that it's kind of a pain in the ass, and it doesn't ever work right. I have a beast computer, and it still lags on me, so yeah, believe me, doesn't matter. Try casting off of the same computer and it's going to mess with it. So there you have it. And again, we got the Fallen just about dead over on LogCat's side. He's going to get a free Devil Deal item off of this. May also get a Devil Deal or God Room, but point being that the boss item spawn is going to be a guaranteed Devil Deal item. So he needs to back away from that just in case. Oh! Or it could be Brimstone, which already had piercing on it anyway, so that's kind of moot point. Cole with that is an automatic damage up. The quad shot with Brimstone is an automatic damage up as well. And you're going to see Brimstone kind of melt through some stuff here. So, wow, nice find right there for LogCat. Oh my. Oh my. Hey Stick, how you doing? Welcome in, pleasure to meet you. Welcome into the first of a best of 3 here. Excuse me. Yeah, that Brimstone going to be very handy for LogCat, especially for free. Also very handy, the boss picking up some damage up and health up. And we got Krampus once more. So boss, as soon as he's done with this boss fight, quote-unquote boss fight, is going to get himself a lump of coal as well that, as the shots stay on screen longer, going to grow in size and damage output. And there you see, that was a Celtic Cross, by the way, which you can't really see anymore on LogCat's side. Speaking of LogCat, also getting the Balchinian for a little bit of health up, so he's at a full-on 5 full hearts, or 5 full red hearts, I should say, at this point. Along with the 1.5 soul hearts he's got, so he's looking pretty good at the moment. And that damage doing very nice here. Oh, and immediately finding his boss fight as well, so it didn't take him too long here on Depths 2. So again, LogCat moving right on in, gonna get his mom's foot fight, and blue version, that's gonna spawn nothing but expansion level enemies, so you gotta be a little bit careful here. There you see Guppy's head again. Every room that'll recharge spawn anywhere between 2 and 5 flies for you to attack. But he's going to worry more about the foot here. All he has to do is get that charge up as quickly as he can on his Brimstone. Already halfway through the fight, doing great at the moment. There's that lump of coal for boss as he finishes off his, his Krampus fight. And he'll be moving on down to his Depths 1. Hoping for an XL floor, no such luck. So, like I said, flat on regular Depths 1. About a full-on 2-floor lead here for LogCat as he is about to move on down to the womb. A little bit more health up. And he's going to take the Polaroid. No real need for the key spawns off a rusted key anymore. And he'll be down to his, in this case, Utero 1, the expansion version of the Womb 1. So all he's looking for at this point is just a boss fight. He does not have any item room, does not have any store to look for. There's still a secret and a super secret room, possibly Judgy's in this case, but LogCat doesn't even need it. He isn't even worried here. Nonetheless, you could find some other good stuff, but you're really just looking for boss fights in these particular runs. Hey, welcome back, Wolftaz. How you doing? Again, boss down to 2 red hearts at the moment. Just looking for anything he can do. Well, found his boss fight. So we'll find out who he gets momentarily for Depths 1. And again, has not found the item room here, but might know if he's far enough behind here that he might just go for it. Again, here we see a nice little trick. If you have invincibility, use blood machines. They won't hurt you. So again, he's really hoping that he gets a blood bag off of this. Oh, no such luck for boss. Lots of money, though. And yeah, no thanks. He's just going to go straight on in. Let's see those Mr. Cools if you're subscribed to Cobalt Streak so we can see Loki in chat as well as on screen. But Loki is the boss fight for the boss here. I got to quit saying the boss twice in a row. That's getting really repetitive. I do this every week and I falter every time. So tough. Doing really good. Thank you, thank you. Exactly, like the Mask and the Heart, tougher enemies like that, like Tomato's talking about, sorry, Tomato Hot, wow, I can read, like Tomato's talking about though, exactly, they only show up on the expansion versions, the Necropolis and the Utero, only time you're going to see them, they won't show up in the Depths or the regular, the regular womb. Excuse me. Thank you, Trooper, thank you very much. Again, we got a dead end for LogCat here, so nothing doing yet, though he does have a red heart sitting out on the floor, if nothing else. Again, boss just about done with Loki here. There we go. Wire code hanger's going to up your fire rate, so more tears coming out of the boss's side. He is going to skip over his item room. So on down to the Depths 2. Curse of Darkness not going to help out, though an immediate item room does help out quite a bit. So boss playing some catch-up pretty quickly. Speaking of, there's those masks on the hearts like we were talking about that are only going to show up on the expansion version of the floors. LogCat going to do his best to wait for them to get side by side if he can. Had to kind of fire that last one, though. Either way, there's that boss fight, like I said, the LogCat was looking for, so he'll be on to Womb 2 after he takes out, in this case, Loki 2. Let's see double Mr. Coles if you're subscribed to Cobalt Streak. But there's half of the damage done immediately. This quad shot, yeah, that quad shot, Cole, Brimstone. Enough said. Nice damage on that. Tears up and fire rate up are the exact same thing. I'm just explaining what they are. Alright, LogCat gonna take the pills with him instead? Are you gonna use random pills? That's... I kind of worry about that in the Womb 2. We've seen what happens. Magic. When you take random pills in the Womb 2. Magic. And you get an I Am Error room. Magic. I'm looking at you. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, Gertie Jr. for LogCat here in this mini-boss room. It's not even an official mini-boss, but you might as well count it as one. These two are nasty sometimes. No, there's no damage up pills. Ecstatic. There's magic. I was waiting for it. Ooh, the Joker card. Now that's interesting. Speaking of ways that magic could find himself in the into Shale again. Magic. Kidding again. Joker card would immediately port you to the God or Devil deal on the room. Or on the floor, I should say. And in this case, on the Utero 2, that would be a way down to Shale for LogCat. He's going to say no thanks to that, though. Leave it behind. He really just wants to fight Mom's heart. He wants no anything to do with Hell. Hell can just stay away. And thank you very much, Stickit. Thank you, thank you. And again, if you're looking for any information about the league itself, let me get you a link here real fast. This goes for anybody, for that matter. If you want to see anything, whether that be the schedule, you know, who's representing what team, what their standings are, BOILeR.org is the way to go. So check that out, and got any questions, obviously, feel free to ask. We'll be more than happy to help you. So again, we got Blue Mom on the right side for the boss, so nothing but expansion level enemies spawning out of this. There you see a mini Greedhead and a Buttlicker right now. There's a splitting spider or two. This is just not a fun fight. Also, boss holding onto the teleporting remote and some telepills. So, needless to say, the man can teleport pretty much any way he wants to at this point. So he's got a few things up his sleeve there. But again, down to 2 hearts here. You gotta watch out. If Mom hits you, that's a full heart of damage. Any part of Mom, that is. Full heart of damage. Anything else in the room, half a heart. Unless it's a champion Mom. Obviously, that's always a full heart, but moot point. Whoa! Alright, so luckily there, the boss actually has an orbital floating around him. That cube of meat actually blocked Mom's hand from hitting him. I'm not joking. That is actually what just went down there. Alright, so LogCat in a hell of a room for him, taking out one of the hollows first. Very nicely done. Very nice dodging at this point on LogCat's side. Ooh, just missing that one Brimstone, though. Again, in a dead end here. Yeah, he's got enough bombs, but he's going to hold on to him for later. Yeah, nerf the cube of meat. My god. But yeah, both very low on health. Both down pretty much at 2 hearts apiece here. So it's getting to be Sketchville. Again, no keys for LogCat. Can't exactly get into those lock chests. Yet another dead end. Alright, a little bit of money doesn't really do any good. One more hit there. There you see. Ooh, nice. Lots of extra health up there for the boss, though. Only getting the cat of 9 tails. That's going to up his shot speed on screen. Oh god, LogCat in a bad room. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, so the downfall to Brimstone, guys, is that as you're charging it, you're going to move a little bit slower. And the downfall to Double Lust is that they're going to catch you. So that happened. So LogCat all the way back to the beginning. Ouch. That was ouch. So he's going to restart a few times looking for something good to start with. Not really good items yet. And again, on the womb right now, boss has got himself a huge lead, though again, pretty low on health. Anything can happen here, guys. He's got himself a Curse of Darkness, too, so... Ooh. Though in this case, the Cancer are going to help out quite a bit. That'll double up your fire rate, so boss going to take Cancer with him. Again, we only race through the womb, too. That wasn't Mom's contact. That's Mom's eye, so that opens up the other eye in the back of your head. So no, all that does is gives you another way to fire out the back of your head, and it's random, so it's not even that good of an item. Mom's contact's the red one that you're thinking of. Again, if you guys want to know anything, check out the wiki page. Makes it look like you know what you're talking about when you get the right items. What's up, Forsaken? How you doing? So we got the Headless Horseman, which is not really the best first boss fight you want to come across. Again, LogCat at the moment, no bombs left, so he missed with that one that he had. That would have been a good way to do a lot of damage to it. But again, that may be a reset incoming. Down at half a heart. Yeah, I was going to say down at half a heart. If you walk onto that blood over to the left-hand side, that's enough to do it to you. But yeah, that was pretty much a reset incoming. I hate that fight. First floor, that's about the worst boss fight you could get. Not a bad first item there. Bloody Lust in a challenge room, or in a curse room, I should say, for LogCat, so at least it's somewhat free. Gonna get his bomb and a soul heart back. Again, boss not gonna teleport down here, apparently. He doesn't want to worry about that Curse of Darkness and losing where he's at. And that first item room, ooh, technology. And two, for that matter, technology 2, the constant firing laser. That'll retake one of your eyes. You see the tears still firing out of the left eye there for LogCat. Right eye, I can't do math. Left eye, I was right. Haha! Either way, though, full-on, pretty much constant firing laser there. It's pretty low damage right now, but again, with Bloody Lust, that'll help it out quite a bit. The more enemies that LogCat kills, the more damage up he's going to get out of it. So in this case right there, that was half a damage up. As he kills this enemy, another half damage. Kills those two, there's a full damage. There's another half damage. Again, it caps out at 3.2 in the room. It's really weird. It's an odd number that it gives you. But LogCat has pretty much capped it out, so he's at +3 damage on his tears right now. Looking pretty nice. And walks right into that bomb, or not into the bomb, but gets the coin to bounce into him there from the bomb. 2 of diamonds doubled up the money he had. Kane's Eye gives him a 25% chance as he hits the next floor that it actually shows him... Wow, seriously? That it actually shows him a compass reveal. But again, gives him a second straight Curse of Darkness, so back-to-backs here for LogCat. That's kind of painful. Alright, so boss still just looking for this boss fight here. Again, nothing but boss fights to look for in the womb. There are a couple extra rooms that you could come across, but you're not actively looking for them, quite honestly. Ooh, that dodging. Whew. Yeah, Tech 2 is basically almost always on. You can see it actually flashing. That's it doing different ticks of damage. So it's not completely on all the time, but pretty damn close. Alright, so Duke of Flies getting torn to shreds. Again, every enemy that LogCat kills is giving him damage up with that Bloody Lust, so he's already capped out at that +3. So again, making his way on through a little bit more health up, and he'll be onto his caves already. Again, boss still just looking for this one boss fight here in the womb. And new item room for LogCat, that speedball, that would be shot speed increase. That'll affect just the white tears coming out of his eyeballs. So those move a little bit faster on screen. Also gives him a movement speed increase, and he's cute. Look at his eye. So cute. Okay, he's really open for some damage up at this point, though. LogCat needs some damage for that Tech 2. And again, still no luck finding this boss fight here for the boss on the right-hand side. This is getting kind of painful for him. And again, LogCat picking up that small rock. That's +2 damage, just like we were talking about that we needed. +1 fire rate, which actually does also still affect Tech 2, along with that tear coming out of his other eye that's still open. And gives him 1 movement speed down, so that basically counteracts the movement speed increase that he got off of the speedball. So that speedball was basically a useless item for him at this point. It's counteracted itself completely. And there you see a guaranteed health up on the way down to the next floor with an Eternal Heart for LogCat. 4 pills with Mom's Coin Purse. Might as well try the yellows. 2 bad gas pills, no thanks. And I'll take 1 random with him. That white heart going down to the next floor just became a full-on red heart container. brand new item for LogCat with this new item room, and he's got, wow, really nice pinking shears. So he's going to be able to fly for the room he's in. His body will run around doing damage to anything in the room. Very nice find. That'll do a lot of damage for him. And again, boss just looking at his boss fight here on the other side of this mini boss room that he's in, so he just has to clear this out first. Yeah, double lust room and womb 2 for LogCat. He was charging up brimstone, makes you a little bit slower. Double lust caught up to him, that was the end of that. So yeah, it was a pretty nasty troll-tastic room that he got trapped in, so he's a little bit behind at the moment, but he is playing catch-up very quickly here. And you see he's fighting Carrion Queen right now. You don't have to worry, you can shoot from in front of Carrion Queen. You do have piercing with that technology laser. It is a laser, I mean, come on, it should pierce, right? So indeed it does. And you'll see him already about halfway through. We got, Again, might I add, we got death on the right-hand side for the boss. And there you see about halfway through, he's going to jump off of his horse. So boss down to 2 hearts right now, getting a little risky here. Speaking of hearts, LogCat grabbing an extra one with that health up on dessert. He'll move on down to his depths. Curse of the Lost adds extra rooms. There you see Kane's Eye coming into play, actually triggered for him, so he gets his compass effect. Going to work straight on over towards that boss fight, it looks like. Speaking of the boss fights, we got boss just about done with his. There's that cube of meat going to float around him now as the full-on head of Meat Boy as it increases to the second piece. And he's on down to the womb too. So again, just one more boss room to find here. Ooh, double gluttony. So we're finding all the double mini boss rooms here in the womb 2 today. What's up with this? Now there's more damage up. That'll actually replace Kane's Eye completely. The curved horn gives you an automatic damage increase. So again, LogCat finding very nice items here for himself. And a little bit of health up for boss. Very nice timing on that find. Again, he's not going to risk teleporting, I don't think. I don't think he wants any risk of finding his way down to Shale. So I doubt we're going to see boss use that teleporting remote. There is an offhand chance, though. You never do know. Anyways, LogCat fighting his war boss battle here. So again, there you see the pinky shears being used. The body running around spewing blood out of its neck is doing a ton of damage for him, let alone that technology tier working beautifully. So he's just about done. That'll be the first orbital floating around. First of the pieces of Cuban meats floating around LogCat. And he'll be down to depths too, so making a quick comeback here. Again, never count anybody out. We just saw that in the last race. Magic definitely proved you can never count anybody out, even after a death. There is, believe me, just hold on to your butts. It's going to get close. But again, all it takes is boss coming across this boss fight here, maybe at the end of this hallway down into the left here. Could we be that lucky? It's still going to keep going. First things first, Brimstone Eyes have got to disappear, because, ouch, down to half a heart now on boss's side. That's getting... Okay, make it a heart and a half, if nothing else. How about a card? Strength card's a guaranteed +1 to all stats for the room you're in, so if he gets risky again, he can pop that for an extra heal. Ouch, how about teleport out? Ooh, he did take that risk. I'll be damned, boss took the teleporting risk. So he got himself all the way back over to where he wanted to be, amazingly enough. That worked out beautifully for him. Like, beautiful teleports this year. Everything's been working exactly like it should be when they teleport and take risks like that. I love it. Anyways, LogCat on into his mom's foot fight. He gets Red Mom. You see is going to stomp her foot almost endlessly here. Every now and then you'll see she'll open up a door, fire a few triple shots at you. But just keep dodging side to side and you'll be just fine here. LogCat doing a beautiful job right now. Already down to just about the quarter mark. There's that triple shot dodge. Maybe one more of those. There you see it. Couple more dodges, one more shot, and there you have it. Magic 8-Ball would up his shot speed again. I think he's already got that cap, though. So he's going to take the curved horn with him, no question. How about a new card? Temperance Machine would spawn a heart machine. No thank you. And LogCat on down to his womb 1. So again, he was hoping for an XL floor. No such luck. But again, LogCat just looking for his boss fight here. Just one floor behind the boss at this point. Just barely dodging that shot. Yikes, that got a little too close on the boss's side. Again, remember, everything in the womb hits you for a full heart of damage, so it's still risky here. And Again, LogCat making quick work of room. So is Boss for that matter. But again, it's a little bit different. That a lot of damage up on LogCat's side. He's got a hell of a build. The Boss also has to be very careful with what he has going here. So let's see. Tough call here. Strength card going to get used up for no real reason. Excuse me. So Boss getting himself... Well, actually, I take that back. There is a heal coming off of that. So 1 full heart heal for Boss. He's going to take Devil card with him. Devil card gives you a time and a half damage multiplier for the room you're in. So that'll make Boss's Mom's Heart fight go a hell of a lot quicker for him. Yeah, that one might be worth a bomb. Indeed it is. Boss is going to bomb in for that extra heart again. So he's back up to 3.5 hearts now. Feeling a little bit safer. Found himself an arcade, curse room, and another way out of this, so he's going to go up to the top. He may bother with that arcade, too. That's a good way to heal up for the boss if he needs it. Alright, nothing doing with that missing page. Oh, LogCat finding a dead end. Ouch. So at least he found his way to bomb out of the room for free, and he's going to make his way back on over to the left side of the map. Still just looking for a boss fight here. Speaking of that, oh god, it's that double lust room again. So Boss has found it with way more health than LogCat did when he got in there. So he's a lot safer. Also, he's got a lot more speed than LogCat did, because LogCat was charging quad shot brimstone. He was slow. So keep in mind, way faster on the right side makes it a lot easier. Boss just about done with this room. And LogCat's still just on the search for this boss fight here. He's going to play it real safe and fly out of there. Great choice on that Pinking Shears use, I gotta say. Don't even... Oh, wow, another dead end. Unbelievable. So with 14 bombs, I'm really shocked LogCat hasn't bombed back out of here. Especially because Boss has come across his Mom's Heart fight. 4.5 hearts, let alone sitting on that oh-so-wonderful full health pill that he's got. Oh, I gotta love it. So again, that's going to be probably money in the bank for Boss on that side. We'll see what happens, but he is in his Mom's Heart fight, like I said. Long as he doesn't fat finger that spacebar at the wrong time. And there we see some teleporting on LogCat's side as well. Gonna wind up with other pills. Ouch, tears down, so his fire rate decreases. Again, still just looking for that boss fight. Where is this gonna go? Okay, that was a little too close. Again, Boss already down about 15%, we'll say, on Mom's Heart fight. There's that boss fight for LogCat finally showing up. Excuse me, sorry for the hiccup. And again, getting down to just about the 50% mark. I'm surprised Boss didn't drop his bomb there. And again, LogCat looking for heals. Any rock down here in the womb can actually be an item rock. So you see LogCat going through these hoping for something. No such luck. Gonna go into his boss fight. Ouch, it's death. So that's gonna be a little interesting. Watch out for these sites. Woo, getting a little too close. I hate trying to dodge these things. Either way, under the 50% mark on the boss's side on the right, so he is looking like he is doing pretty good. He's still 1 full floor ahead at the moment, keep in mind. So LogCat's got a long way to go to make this up here. Boss just about to get to the point where Mom's Heart will stay out. Indeed, she will for the rest of the fight here. It lives not really all that bad, especially once she stays out the rest of the time. Also sitting on a full health pill, Boss can just chill right there and do the rest of the damage. He's sitting pretty straight right now. There's that second cube of meat for LogCat, moving on to the womb too. Again, will it be too little too late? Most likely. But again, he's going to have to really quickly find his boss room if it were to come to that. Going to be too little too late though. Boss with about 2-3 more hits to go. And just like that, that full health pill just to show off at the end there, Boss got himself a 1-0 lead as he takes out Mom's Heart and telepills out just for show. Because hey, why the hell not, right? But no, he's got the boss fight already killed. Don't even worry about that. I already saw the light show up. Don't even worry, dude. That ain't a fear. Nonetheless, LogCat goes ahead and just dies, so he's going to reset his run anyways. Great job right there by the boss. Great race on both sides. That was a hell of a comeback on LogCat's side, guys. Ridiculous comeback. So on that note, though, Boss has got himself a 1-0 lead. He's looking to continue his winning streak. If he can win this next one, he'll have a 2-0 win. LogCat going to look to tie this up at 1 apiece. We're going to get a minute worth of ads in here. I'll be right back on the other side of that, guys and gals. Thank you again for all the support. We'll get you the links into both of their channels and to the website. We'll be right back with you, and we'll get round 2 underway. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear, so we're just waiting on Boss to find himself the type of room that he wants. He's still resetting his run at the moment, so again, he's just looking for, well, I'll show you what he's doing. Can flip right back over. Might as well flip to the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. But he's looking for the exact type of room that he wants here. So probably looking for the one the TheLogcat's sitting on, where he's got an item room and a cursor room right next to it, just in case. And there you see, he's going to give up and just take the item room next to it. Can't really blame him on that one. So again, we're just about to start up round number 2 here. Excuse me. And again, we'll race through the womb 2, so whoever kills off Mom's heart or gets a mom kill on their account could be Satan, but we'll deal with that when we get there. We almost saw some teleporting last time, but that's how it would happen. Either way, first to take out Mom's heart, going to get a point at the bottom of the screen. TheLogcat going to look to even this up in 1 race apiece. Boss going to look to finish the night off 2-0 if he can keep his win streak alive. So again, good luck to both guys. Let's get this countdown going. If you guys are both ready, though, let's see some shots around the room. I know Boss is already doing it, but nonetheless, let's see some after I said that, and then I'll know that you guys are ready. There's TheLogcat doing it. And let's make sure just as soon as I see Boss fire. There we go. They're both firing, so we're both good to go. I'll do the countdown for these guys, and then we'll get round number 2 underway. So again, best of luck. Let's do this countdown from 3, 2, 1, and take off anytime you hear that. Good luck to both racers. Again, Boss looking to extend his winning streak and get his 3rd win of the year. TheLogcat looking for his 5th win of the year. Excuse me, 4th win of the year. I can't do math. But he's looking for his 4th win of the year. And again, good luck to both of you guys. So we're starting off, not the greatest thing on either side. However, a little bit of damage up for TheLogcat as he teleports into a god room. He'll take this run instead. So he's actually going to, I was going to say, you're really going to pass on that? You might as well take the money. Second pennies will be picked up by TheLogcat. So again, damage up with Blood of the Martyr, so he did take it. And again, Boss just reset. I don't know if he noticed he has an XL floor or not yet. But again, that would mean that he needs 2 keys to get into the item rooms here. He wasn't happy with what he had at the moment. Kitsu. I not know what you speak about. Yeah. Things. No. English was a good thing too, believe me. Anyways, there's one of the keys the Boss is going to need. And he's going to keep moving on over. Found both of his back-to-back boss fights. So again, this is an interesting method. We haven't seen too many people using XL floors on on basement especially. But we're going to see if this pays off for Boss. He's got back-to-back boss fights, like I said, and we'll see. Well, first one. Everybody knows what to do. It's famine. Everybody say, hey. Because that's what you do. Holy crap, Zella, thank you very much. Again, guys and gals, you do not have to be doing that. There is a totally extraneous thing. Mind you, you get to use some really cool emotes until the end of BOILeR, so fair enough. But seriously, thank you very much for the subscription. The cat says thank you very much as well. Thank you, thank you. That is way above and beyond, guys. But again, we'll wind up with a cube of meat on the boss's side, so that'll be an orbital blocking shots for him that'll wind up turning into full-on Meat Boy the further and further that we get with him. But that takes more and more pickup, so that's all in due time. We'll deal with that when we get there. And there's that first cube of meat like I was speaking of. On into that second boss fight, Duke of Flies, which we just saw on the opposite side for TheLogcat. And again, TheLogcat got the spoon, which I forgot to mention is a speed increase for him, so he's moving a little bit faster. Yeah, right, like, we need a Book of Revelations at this point. You don't have to have it to get the full-on Meat Boy, which doesn't even matter. Nobody really tends to take beyond... Whoa! I was going to say, TheLogcat actually wanted the toothpicks? I'll be damned. Either way, toothpicks showed up, so let's see those no toothpicks emotes for everybody that's got the chance to, especially the new subscribers who get to. So, no TP. There we go. Anyways, toothpicks are an item that give you shot trees. It doesn't do anything else but that, so we let the racers reroll them if they want to. Justice Guard going to spawn one more of every item along with the item box that Boss got here. He also has a God Room staring him in the face, so we'll see what he gets here. Right on in, what do we got? Oh, how about the Holy Grail? How about flying and a little bit of health up? So Boss going to be very happy. Wow. He's going to skip his 2 item rooms. Wow. All right, then. That was unexpected. So Boss has skipped over 2 item rooms. We're doing a Purist Challenge, apparently, here. That's a hell of a move by the Boss. I'm impressed, I gotta say. Hell of a move. That's a gamble, folks. But again, moving on to Caves 1 just moments before TheLogcat does. TheLogcat getting some shot speed increase, and he's on to Caves 1 himself. Boss finding his item room right away here, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, the teams they represent are just arbitrary. It's so that basically we could get a schedule lined up, but we're basing it off of the National Football League just so that we can get some scheduling and stuff like that. Anyways, we got Mom's Pad for the boss on the right side. That'll freeze enemies in place. Well, not freeze them in place. It'll make them run away, technically. But you'll see them kind of freeze, and then as you get closer to them, move away from you. Kind of like they're magnetized the opposite. Alright, a little bit of range up. At least that makes up for not getting an item room to an extent for the boss. So that kind of helps a little bit. Though he has found a dead end here. He'll back right out of this. So again, slight advantage on the boss's side. He has found his item room here, though did skip 2 item rooms on the first 2 floors. And again, we got Lockhead. I also didn't mention has that Distant Admiration red fly going around him. That'll do damage to anything he walks it into, like he just did. And did again. And he's got his boss fight, though. Gonna go find his item room, it looks like. So Lockhead willing to spend that extra time. He wants that item. Alright, extra key for the boss. Both have a pretty decent amount at the moment. A few free bombs. And again, boss just looking for a boss fight here. There's that item room for Lockhead. Wow, pretty early on night. That's kind of ridiculous. Either way, getting the rosary, so there's 3 soul hearts increase for Lockhead. Also gets faith up, which gives you more chance of god rooms and god items, or holy items, if you will. So let's say you go into a store, there's a better chance now that you see a Bible for sale. And again, the husk on the left side here for Lockhead, so this puts him minutely into the lead here. Though he does have 2 extra items, so keep that in mind. That's why his shots are a heck of a lot more damaging at the moment. As you can see, just taking out the extra enemies in the room here. Great use of the fly as well. Ooh, a little bit of cheap shot damage. And a little bit of health up on his way down to the caves too. Almost called it depths too. No idea why. Either way, moving on down. So again, a slight advantage on Lockhead's side. We'll see Boss moving into his boss fight momentarily here for Caves 1. Yeah, it's like a damage versus defense run, basically. Alright, there you see the use of Mom's Pad. Everything kind of froze in place. As boss gets closer to it, they're going to move further away from him, though. So you see it kind of like magnetizes a little bit away. Now they're back moving at full normal speed. And again, there's that small rock showing up on Lockhat's side once again. More damage up. Fire rate increase as well. Also is going to move a little bit slower. Wow. How about 2 Guppy items in the same curse room? Absolutely. So he'll take those. He has 2 of 3 pieces towards making full-on Guppy right now. So interesting build on Lockhat's side. There you see the use of Guppy's head gives you a few friends till the end flies to attack for you. On that note, he also grabbed Guppy's tail, which gives you more lock chest spawns like you just saw. And fewer keys, though he does have 1 at the moment. He's going to find fewer of them from here on out. Also getting, wow, really? Getting trolled by a fly there as it basically shot his mom back at him, but getting pestilence, so he'll wind up with a cube of meat floating around just like you see on Boss's side. Speaking of Boss, he's moving on to Caves 2 himself. What's up, Ace? How you doing? Excuse me. So there's that cube of meat we were talking about. Waiting for all the poison to go away. Lockhead will pick it up. And going on down to the depths. How about this? Loading screen error. Do we have a possible XL floor? It could happen. Again, just wait these out if you get one of these. Don't press anything. Just wait for it to go away. Alright, there's that loading screen finally ending on Lockhat's side. And we'll see what he doesn't happen to get here. It'll probably be Necropolis 1, or Depths 1, either way. Pretty good chance at that point that you don't get an XL floor, which Lockhat I'm sure was hoping for, but either way, he'll take what he gets. A little bit of an advantage, like I said, he is 1 floor ahead of the boss right now. And again, finding his item room will make that about 1.5 floors, actually. And he's going to get the Spelunker hat, which will let him actually see where his secret and super secret rooms are. It'll show up on the minimap and play a music jingle for him. Also, getting a second blue pill is going to take it with him. Found a health up pill, so very, very handy right there. Oh, well, we may skip over that Judgy because I just saw some carry item in a store over there on the left side. Ooh, although also finding a boss fight right away, Lockhat may just skip right over that. There's one of the pennies. Oh, he's 1 cent short. What do? You hope for a secret room somewhere around here. LogCat wants one more penny, though. I just saw a candle in a store there. So he's going to go around and look for... Ah, there it is. I forgot he had it back there. Aha! 15 cents. Well, LogCat's going to get himself a nice little item here. Judgy, forget about you. Blue candle, how about that? So there's a carry item. Wow. This run for LogCat. Yeah, he's got the Spelunker hat. I don't know if you remembered it or not. Anyways, moving on, he gets Monster 2 here. There you see the blue candle being used. Watch the recharge, and it's already back. Ooh, he just missed with that one, but even so, that recharge is ridiculously fast on that blue candle. Very good item right there. Again, LogCat down to 3 hearts, though. He's trying to line up blue candle shots, pay the price a few times here. Speaking of the price, as you get hit by greed on the right side where Boss was fighting, you're going to lose some coins. You can pick him back up again afterwards, but you may lose a few in the process. And we got Squeezy, a little bit of fire rate increase, couple of soul hearts for LogCat. Moving on down to the depths too. Wow, I can't say floors correctly tonight. So he's just looking for his mom's heart fight, mom's foot fight. Good lord. Again. And because of Guppy's tail, you see that locked chest spawning in the middle of the room. Nothing doing with that though. No, LogCat died on the last run. It's the best 2 out of 3, guys. Yeah, it was in a double S room. What's up, cat? What's that? Hi. But yeah, he died on the last run, basically. Excuse me. So we're in round number 2 right now. So LogCat looking to even this up in 1 apiece. The boss. Wow, I can't talk. Looking to get himself a 2-0 win if at all possible. Also getting into his wretched fight here. Gonna pause it right on that side of the screen. Walk it around the room a little bit. Dropping a few bombs on Wretched. Oh, wow, that second one he got cheaped out of. Boss got screwed out of that second bomb hitting, quite honestly. And we're doing a run through the womb, too, so best 2 out of 3 through the womb, too. Alright, a couple more enemies to take care of for the boss. He'll be on down to his depths 1 momentarily, right after picking up a little bit of speed up with a wooden spoon. What's up, cat? Getting the LogCat pretty far in the lead at the moment. This could be evened out a little bit if Boss winds up on the next cell floor that he's looking like he might have. I love the gifs. Nope. Melon, rum, wake your cat up. Oh god. I love the gifs this year. So Boss still waiting out that loading screen here. There we go, loading in. Ooh, and does get an XL floor, so that can even us out slightly here, though LogCat did just find his mom's foot fight. So moving on in, he's going to get great regular mom. Nothing too special about it. Cats, go sit down. Stop. Go sit down. Anyways, you see with the blue candle, you get a real nice advantage here, which you can fire into the closed doors of Mom. Oh wow, speaking of nice advantages, how about technology on the boss's side? So there's the first of 2 item rooms he's gonna get. If he comes across the second, that is. He'll also have 2 back-to-back boss fights. But there you see technology 1, unlike number 2 the last time. Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say, not what he meant to do there, LogCat. Wrong button is wrong. Anyways, he'll be moving on to the womb here. Ooh, and getting another loading screen error? Wow, could it be? Could it really be? What's up, Shane? How you doing? Alright, a little bit more health there for the boss. Wow, LogCat's still waiting this out. Oh, God. That shimmy. Wow, that's scary, I gotta say. Whew. Alright, wow. So LogCat getting his loading screen here as I've completely lost track of what we're doing. I'm kidding. Getting the womb 1 out of it. So again, ooh, world card. That's going to be handy. And again, good thing Boss found that, actually. That's going to head him over the correct way towards his second item room and his boss fight here. So, wow, good find on that one. And again, he's going to keep on clearing. Might as well grab that extra key. I know, these gifts this year, you gotta love them, don't you? Ooh, that dodging by LogCat, so very nicely done here. He's gonna worry about just popping, there we go, popping that candle over for those 2. And very nicely done getting taking care of the Mimic in the room. So again, another health uphill for Boss. Very nice. Or health up, I should say, for the Boss. And a pill. Wow, I just combined two things in the same sentence. And very nicely placed bomb by the Boss there. He's going to keep working on over, like I said, towards that, or the two boss fights. Cat, seriously. Knock it off. No, I'm not telling you to come over. I'm telling you to knock it off. Holy crap. Alright, so once again, Greed showing up. Wow, interesting. So taking a little bit of damage there. I didn't know that you could do that. Apparently you can get yourself some, quote-unquote, lose some money doing that. I don't think Boss took damage, honestly, but that's weird. Yeah, freaking cat. So again, a little more health for Logcat. Temperance Machine, no thank you. He'll take the Devil card, I should say, which will give you time and half damage for the room you're in. There's that second item room that we saw on Boss's map for quite a while. Finally getting over to it. Got a couple shopkeepers to take care of in the first place, though. And on in, ooh, how about Tough Love? I almost called it Tooth Love again. So that would actually give you tears firing out every now and then that are actually teeth. I don't know that it actually does anything for you in this situation, so he's just going to take it anyways and keep on bombing through. One more room to clear after this, and he'll be onto his boss room. I don't think that'll actually do anything for you, but nonetheless, would give you damaging teeth that do a multiplier of damage. So normally, yes. I don't think in this case it helps at all, though. So we got lots of items there for the boss. 2 of clubs going to double up the amount of bombs he has to 8. And on in, he's going to get his boss fight, obviously. Boss fights, let me rephrase. First being the Mask of Infamy. Ouch. So that's painful. Again, Logcat basically looking at his boss fight one more room from now. Just has to clear out, sorry, almost called it by the wrong name once again. Why can I not think of names today? Blast Assist. I almost call it Fistula. Either way, taking out Blast Assist there. And moving on in, getting Triachnid as his boss fight, so that won't be too bad. Already 25% of the way through it. Yeah, he's lucky. Boss is very lucky that he's got tech on this fight. So once he takes out the heart, he isn't going to have to worry about what direction he fights the mask in. He can do damage to it at all times. So he's going to freeze it there with Mom's Pad, walk right on into it. Ooh, actually missed with that bomb. I'll be damned. Wow, I can't believe Logcat went in for his devil deal there. So he's going to spend a little bit of time fighting Krampus, but not all that much. He's going to get the lump of coal, which as the shots move further away will increase in size and damage output again. Nope, mask never has a health bar. And there you see, didn't have much to worry about, just had to chase him around the room, a little bit of health up, and onto his Mom's foot fight. Gonna get Blue Mom on, ugh. Once again, nothing but expansion level enemies on Boss's side. That's not what you want to see here. Logcat just about done with his Krampus fight. There you see that lump of coal spawning for him, and he'll be moving on down to the womb too. And again, nicely placed candle right off the bat there. So one more boss fight for Logcat to find. Got himself a pretty nice advantage at the moment, though again, anything can happen. We've seen some craziness go down. So again, down to 3.5 hearts on Boss's side. Logcat's still working around here, going with 4.5 hearts. So again, everything risky in the womb and beyond will hit you for 1 full heart of damage. So you do have to be careful. All right, a little more health up. Make that 5.5 hearts now on Logcat's side. Very nicely placed candle once more. Yeah, with that 1 key, why the hell not? Yeah, make that 2 keys in a few more cents. Another dead end for Logcat. Again, about halfway through the Blue Mom fight here for the boss. Again, all these spawns are not helping him out in the slightest bit. That's why Blue Mom is terrible, guys. All right, half hour left for Boss here. So he's got to be real careful of absolutely everything. And again, still about 10% health left. Ouch, I was going to say about 10% health left to go on Blue Mom. That's what happens, though. Those jumping spiders seem to have homing capabilities, I swear. Same thing the pad does against every other enemy. Alright, Mooncard would be a random, well, not in this case, wouldn't be a random teleport, would teleport LogCat into a secret room if he were to need it, but again, with Mom's Hard Fight right here, this is where we finish off the regular season races, so he's not too worried about it, gonna go right on in. Blue candle this thing pretty much to death there. You saw that devil card was time and a half damage multiplier, and again, already just working on about the 50% mark on Mom's Heart here. The bot does delete it by itself normally, but because Twitch chat screwed up, it can't do it at the moment, so... yeah, chill, basically. Why do you care? Either way, LogCat just about done with this fight, gonna even this up momentarily here at a race apiece, and we got yet another pivotal Game 3 incoming, guys, so LogCat's got himself that 1-to-1 tie we were talking about. So again, Boss gonna need a win here to keep his win streak alive. LogCat gonna look to take over the lead of his division if he can't win this one. So again, we got a pivotal race 3 incoming momentarily. How about them teleports? A little too late. Like I was saying, so Boss gonna reset, LogCat gonna do the same, and again, congrats to LogCat on that one. Let me get the link in here to get into both of their channels. If I could actually spell. It's not splot, it's split. There we go. That'll get you into both of their channels, so be sure to do that. Tell them both great race that time. Wish them both good luck in race number 3. We'll be right back in about a minute after we get them both reset, and we'll go from there with race number 3 and find out who the winner is. So again, be right back, guys and gals. Thank you for all the support. Be right back with you. Oh, god damn it, the bot didn't take that one. Son of a bitch. Alright, so we're back and we're clear. We're just waiting on LogCat to get on AFK, and then he'll reset his runs, and then we'll get everything back to where it was. If you look real quick, basically we're just sitting on the, he's still sitting on the same screen that he just won on. So as soon as he's back, he'll reset himself here. So we'll know when he's back and good to go when he starts resetting, actually. But for the time being, there's the intro screen for you. So again, we'll have round number 3 starting up momentarily. Log's just probably using the bathroom, quite honestly. Been on about an hour, so it's always about that time. Things happen. We're all human. And he's resetting right now. Let me actually just switch that right on over. So LogCat's going to find whatever room he wants to start with, and looks like he might actually... nope, going to go ahead and keep resetting. I was going to say he might have actually been okay. Again, nope, looks like this time he's going to be okay. Alright, so I was going to wait for him a second or two longer to see if he reset, but looks like we're good. So again, welcome back. We got round number 3 just about to start here on our last race of the night between the LogCat and the BOILeR. So again, whoever wins this one's going to get the win for the night. Boss looking to keep his win streak alive. LogCat looking to get atop his division. So again, we're going to get good luck to both of you guys. If you guys are ready for this match, though, if you want to fire a few shots around the room, that would help out a ton. We'll know that you guys are good, and then I'll do your countdown for you. And we got LogCat good to go. I wasn't watching. I thought I saw Boss firing, but I'm not 100% sure. So there we go. Okay, Boss is firing too. So they're both good to go and can hear me. Again, bear with the slight delay on the start of these two. It's just the way it works with them listening to me. But let's get pivotal round number 3 started, just as the music does there. In 3, 2, 1. And good luck to you both. Whenever you hear that, feel free to take off. And whoever wins this one's going to win the night 2-1. So again, good luck to you both. TheLogcat on the left, TheBoss10987 on the right. Let me get you the split link into both of their channels, and we're off and running. So again, best of luck to both of these racers. Alright, we got blood rights. That's going to be a reset on Boss's side as soon as it loads up the floor. There we go. Now he's back off and running. Every now and then Flash just goes like, dude, wait a minute. So it did that for a second there, but Boss back off and running now. TheLogcat grabbing a couple extra pills out of his cursor. Nothing too special yet. Because these two aren't on a call together. TheLogcat's got a bunch of people in his house, so he can't actually be on call with the boss right now. So it's basically I have to do the call for him. Alright, there you see that very nicely placed bomb by TheLogcat, taking care of, well, not bomb, but monster drop in this case. Pardon my miscalculation on that. Either way, he kills off Monstro, or kills off Pin with Monstro very quickly. Gets the pentagram for some damage up. So nice damaging tears. We got some horns going on TheLogcat's side. How about some random pills on into a secret room there for the boss, but he found telepills. He isn't too happy with what he got here, and he's going to reset right now. So again, a full-on floor lead for TheLogcat, and he's going to be building on that lead even more here unless Boss finds something really good to start this new runoff with. And you get this game on Steam right now, I think I don't know if it's still on that flash sale or not, but it was $1.24 at one point yesterday, but you can get it really cheap on Steam. Yeah, I love that Boss just pushed that lock chest into the room with them almost. Either way, there you see a little chat falling around the boss now, so every couple of rooms that Boss clears, he'll get a red, or half a red heart spawn, I should say. $2.50 right now. Okay, I was close. It was on better sale before. It'll be on sale bigger again too. So, and yeah, it's like $1.50 again for the expansion pack. So for $4, you can get the entirety of the game. And again, TheLogcat still just looking for a key to get into that item room. He may actually settle on the library. We'll see what she goes for. I'm guessing item room though. But we'll see what happens here. If he happens across a key for that matter. If he doesn't, he's just gonna have to leave it. But on into another curse room. Ooh, Guppy's tail. No thanks, a little too early for that. TheLogcat doesn't have any keys. Guppy's tail would basically make it so you get nothing but locked chest spawns. Not nothing, but you get a lot more of them. And again, with no keys, that's a bit of a risk, so he's not going to bother with it. And again, we got a little bit of damage up and health up. That is a mismarked item with the meat on the right side for the boss, so he'll be moving on to his basement too. Flat penny on TheLogcat's side that he just picked up is a trinket that as you pick up coins gives you a chance that you also spawn a key that you can grab. And again, very nice Monstro's Tooth usage right there. One hitting a boss, so Duke of Flies getting torn to shreds by TheLogcat. And a little more health up and a devil deal out of it, so very nice finds. Ooh, speaking of those nice finds, the Mark, a little more damage up for TheLogcat, and he's got red tears as he moves on to the Caves 1. So again, slight advantage. Right now, boss fighting his boss fight here on Basement 2. We've seen him skip item rooms before in the basement. He may do it again. He does not have a key, so I'm guessing he's going to skip on down to the caves right after this. And we'll still have a very close race here. Yeah, I'd consider going back for Guppy's tail at that point, but again, we only raced through the womb too, so it's only so good. And again, there you see, boss is going to skip over that second item room, so he skips right on over and goes right on down to Caves 1. Again, in this case, Catacombs 1 for the boss. That is a... I just bit my tongue. I hate it missing this one tooth. I keep biting my tongue. God damn it. Either way, boss got himself... Ow. That really hurt. The expansion version of the floor. My tongue really got bit that time. That one really hurt. That's gonna swell. Awesome. And again, we got Pentagram for the boss off of his boss fight. So again, you saw that on TheLogcat's side. More damage up for boss as well. So dueling Pentagrams. Also, that gives you curse up, so you're gonna probably find more devil deals at this point. Ow. And yeah, if you guys want to see the schedule at all, we have it on the right side. If you scroll down a little bit on the front page of BOILeR.org. There we see Cupid's Arrow, so another great find there. LogCat's got piercing shots once again. Speaking of great finds, the boss on the right-hand side has got himself an item room and boss fight combination. So this is really going to even this race out because LogCat has also found his boss fight here. So one room to walk into. Wow, again, no key for boss though, as he did not get lucky there. So we're into the same room right now. Very nice bomb placement, taking care of one of the hollows there. You see LogCat taking care of the first phase with Monster of the Fallen. He's going to wind up with a Devil Deal item again. Remember that. Not necessarily a Devil Deal spawn, but a Devil Deal item is definitely guaranteed to be what he gets as a reward. So LogCat just about done here. A little bit of money on Pageant Boy for the boss on the right side. We got Ouija's board. I don't know that I'd like that so much. Ouija board on the left side for LogCat gives him Spectral Tears. He'll be able to fire through any sort of rock or anything blocking his path. We're not very far into this race at all. We're only a couple minutes in. Alright, counterfeit penny the boss just picked up. Excuse me real quick. Let me find out and make sure we got nothing else changing. Oop, there's that key the LogCat was looking for. Anyways, counterfeit penny the LogCat, or that the boss picked up on the right. Any coin that boss picks up now has a chance to basically give him an extra penny on top of that whenever he does. And on into LogCat's item room. That would have been the teleporting remote. Nothing too special there. LogCat's going to keep that Monstrous Tooth that's been doing a lot of good for him up to this point, so he'll hang on to it. And a little bit of a heal there for the boss. Nothing, again, too special. There is a key, though. And, again, boss will be willing to spend a bomb for it. I would have bombed the top part, though, on the offhand chance that I wound up with a Super Seeker room. Always worth the shot to try for the 2-for-1. Wow, how about that? Speaking of 2-for-1s, too many greed heads popping out of the center of that. That's so cheap. Alright, that bomb had a weird bit of momentum brewing to it. That was kind of odd. But anyways, LogCat with 2 bombs gets into that item rock at least. Hey, good morning, Rim. How you doing? And welcome back, Core. And again, sorry for the bass outside. Somebody's got a ridiculous system going on. It's rocking my floor at the moment, so I'm assuming you guys can hear that. Wow. Either way, LogCat's found his boss fight here on Caves 2. In this case, Catacombs again for both is the expansion version of the floor. There's that little bit of half a heal, or half a heart heal, I should say, sitting there for the boss, who has also found his boss fight, though has not found his item room. Again, we've seen him willing to be willing to skip over item rooms to this point, and I'm sure that isn't going to change. Especially in a pivotal game 3. So LogCat's got himself some pills. Well, took the one that he had teleported out of the room. At least he doesn't have to backtrack too far. Though he did miss out on getting that Devil Deal, most likely, unless it's still there. Ooh, no, he did miss out. So again, he's not going to cry too much about that. He didn't have too many hearts to spend. But he will take more telepills on with him here. Yeah, base cannon kick it. Oh, yeah. Alright, so again, you see those piercing shots going right on through these on the left side for LogCat, who has himself a very slight advantage right now in the depths one, about 1 room. So a little bit of health up for the boss, who is also, again, going to move on down to the depths, like I was saying. And that's going to even us out pretty much here. LogCat a very, very slight advantage, though. The disadvantage being that LogCat does have a Curse of Darkness. You'll not see his minimap. And again, boss hanging up on his loading screen here. Uh-oh. Wonder if this might actually be an XL floor. That's an odd place for the loading screen to start loading, or to start lagging on him, though. So that gives LogCat a distinct advantage right now, as he's going to be able to keep moving on here. And there's that item room we were talking about. That one of the last 2 the LogCat's going to get, so he's happy he came across this. Only the 1 key, though, so at least he can get in here. We'll worry about the next one on the next floor. Wow, this loading screen. Holy crap. Boss is taking this in good stride. He's just sitting there waiting, relaxing, kicking back, maxing, relaxing. Everybody go say hi to the boss. Oh, hey, look at that. He's got his loading screen to go through. Either way, go say hi to the boss. Max, relax with him. There's the link to get into both of their channels. Oh, don't loop him. Seriously? Seriously, loading screen? Seriously? Alright, go hang out with the boss. Go crack open a beer, say what's up to the boss. So there's that link, like I said. Go in and make sure to say hi to him right now and go hug the man. He may need it right now. This loading screen is just being evil to him. So welcome to Flash being a complete and total douchebag. Oh, hell to the no. Tink! I love that top one. That top gif is awesome. I love that one. Yeah, so boss just kicking back, relaxing. By the way, LogCat picked up the pinky shears. So again, we saw that earlier. That'll cut his body off from his head. His body will run around doing damage to anything that it happens across. And it is a very high damage that it does. It's real nice. So we're just going to wait out this loading screen. Boss still smiling, kicking back with his hands behind his head. What else can you do? I mean, you just got to wait these out. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. I cannot believe this is still waiting here. And I can see it in the background. It hasn't moved. So he's just waiting. Wait for it. Yes, wait, wait, uh-oh. Maybe not, yes. Maybe preemptive, yes. Yeah, here we go. That was the needed GIF right now. You've got to be kidding me. So this is still looping the boss, and we've seen LogCat go through an entire depths floor now, as he is about halfway through his Gish fight. He's going to wind up with a little Gish following him around, shooting out tar shots here. But wow, when I put this in the room that Flash is a douchebag and we have to deal with this sometimes, this is about as bad as last season when we had a 7-minute loading screen. But my god, there we go. And he gets nothing but a Curse of Darkness out of it. So the game just really laying it on thick to the boss right now. That's evil. That was straight up evil. But we are through. Everybody raise your hands in victory. The boss is on his depths floor, ladies and gentlemen. But wow, was that evil. So again, 1.5 hearts right now on boss's side. We got LogCat. It says Necropolis, doesn't say a number. Notice the difference. That is a Necropolis 2 on LogCat's side. He is 1 full floor ahead right now. That loading screen was brutal to the boss. That was brutal. Yeah, boss got hardcore screwed on that one. I gotta say, Flash is not being a bro to him right now. So nothing you can do about that sometimes, and I've had it happen to me where it looped me for literally, I think it was 4.5 minutes. And in the races last year, I think it was Magic D250. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. Had a 7.5 minute loading screen. It was bad. It just kept looping and looping and looping, and there was nothing you could do. It's just Flash decided to go stupid. And we got the Book of Sin as the last item room here. That'll spawn 1 key, so at least LogCat gets his key back, I guess. But again, he's going to move on and get his mom's foot fight immediately here. On into the store, boss going to get himself a little bit of a heal with 1 soul heart, and he needs it here. He's got just, what, 1.5 full-on hearts. Alright, so boss got rid of that D6 charge as you saw, by the way. That's perfectly okay to do. And LogCat, though, no orbital, so he isn't going to go near the door. He's just going to fight Mom's Heart normally. And again, we got more golden poop, so somebody else finds golden poop. It's not just magic, believe it or not. Ooh, how about a full-on heart heal? Absolutely. Thank you very much on boss's side. Yep, you can reset it absolutely anytime you want to. Alright, so just under the 50% mark here on Mom's Foot. A little bit more to go for LogCat, and he's doing a great job so far, holding on with 1.5 hearts himself. Ouch, here's the time-consuming mini-boss fight for the boss. Envy showing up. So you think, oh, hey, he's ripping through it. Not bad, right? Nope, it's going to split. And it's going to keep doing it, too. A couple more splits here. Each one of these will split again. Alright, so down to half a heart. LogCat looking at that pill, thinking about it at least. I might consider it. Ooh, it's pretty fly. At least he's got an orbital to block shots for him now. Hermit card to be to teleport to your store. LogCat's going to take it. Oh, wow. That did not turn out good. 1 room to clear. Oh, and it was empty. All right, LogCat lucked out. So again, with 9 cents, nothing really that he needs in that store. LogCat going to go back, grab this 1 heart that he's got on the map, so that's handy. Full heart, thank you. Ooh, he might have actually wanted to check that blood challenge room first, but again, doesn't even want to bother with it. So he's going to move right on along, move right back into that Mom's Foot fight. Because you can't bomb out of a mini-boss room. You're stuck in that room. So again, nothing else too special. LogCat going to take that Polaroid with him and move on down to the womb. Boss thinking about those items in his store. No thanks to the ladder. Wouldn't come in too handy after the next 2 floors for him, so he'll say no thanks. And there you see that room showing up again on the boss's side. He's got plenty of bombs to get through it, though. That's correct. D6 is banned unless it's used against a banned item. You are correct. Tell him to mute and unmute the volume. Because the site just glitches out from time to time. Try refreshing and muting and unmuting, because I can't tell him myself. Because you can't use the D6, guys. It's banned unless it's against banned items. Oh, you can re-roll an item in a shop. As long as you don't buy it, it don't matter. If you re-roll an item and it's a good item that you've re-rolled, as long as you don't take it, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I mean, like, he knows he isn't going to take it anyway, so Boss just used up his D6 charge for craps and giggles. He didn't want what was there, so he knows he wasn't going to buy it. Might as well just burn that D6 charge. It's got nothing else he can use it against right now. So Boss just used it for fun. As long as you don't take it, though, you're fine. Exactly, so no big deal. Exactly what Major said. As long as you don't actually pick it up, that's the important thing. And again, Logcat about 50% of the way through this triachnid fight. Ooh, nice dodge. I was going to say, that's the risky part right there. But nice dodge. So there's that 50% marker. Again, Logcat at 2.5 full hearts at the moment. Woo! Them dodges. Oh, man. Getting Boss down to 1 heart himself at the moment here. Logcat doing a great job. May actually be able to finish off the legs. Instead, we'll just finish off the regular part. Wow, nice dodge. And there you have it. Logcat going to get a little bit more health up, a little bit of shot speed increase with stem cells. And he's got now 4.5 full hearts. I can't talk. As he moves on to his womb 2. Oh, God, that cheap shot. Boss down. Ouch. That was a cheap shot from hell. So there you see it. And Boss going to reset all the way back to the beginning because you have no choice right there. So again, that leaves Logcat very much in the lead at this point. Boss had to kind of rush through that. He had almost no choice in the matter. Looks like he's going to wind up resetting this one. Indeed he is. Wow, Flash being a douchebag to Boss right now. There's the reset. Wow. Yeah, your Flash hates you right now, Boss. Holy crap. Like, seriously, wow. But he's going to get daddy long legs to start off with. So just like you saw in the last boss fight on the Logcat side, he does have it in the front of his name. I could have said it that way. Either way, you're going to see a spider leg dropping down, like you do right there for the boss. Really nice damage on that item. And again, nothing the Logcat can do about this one. He's going to... We're going to work this. There we go. Ooh, I was going to say that kind of cheap shot at Logcat. He's got no bombs. There we go. That's how you get through that room. I'm gonna say, how do you take care of that without having the thing actually walk into you? He took damage anyways, though, so kind of moot point. Either way, again, just one more boss fight for Logcat to find here. He's looking to hang on to this. He's got only 2.5 hearts at the moment, though. Again, holding on to Pinking Shears, lots of damage output available to him, and there's that boss fight. So he's come across Mom's Heart instantly here, so great Inner Compass going on. That one key won't really matter too much. 2.5 hearts, Pinking Shears, yeah, let's do it. So moving on in, we're going to wait on the Pinking Shears again until you kill off the eyeballs. Wait until the eyes are dead before you use any space user card. Always play it safe. Speaking of space uses, I'm a firing my lasers for the boss on the right side. He's got Shoop to Whoop. So one-time use of Brimstone there. There you see Logcat on the left side, again, using his Pinking Shears. He's got his body flying around. His body will do damage to anything. His head flying around now. There you see, you can basically just avoid all these enemies. Let the body do all the damage if you really wanted to. They're doing quite well for him. They're pretty good damage. What's up, Beanie Flowers? How are you doing? So again, great piercing shots there against Larry Jr. Those help a ton. Eyeballs getting taken out just by the body itself. I'm surprised that the body's stupid and isn't staying underneath Mom's heart the whole time. That's being kind of a troll to him. Either way, Logcat just about at the 50% mark, yet to be hit, so still at 2.5 hearts on his side. Again, in the regular season, guys, we raced through the womb too, so Logcat looking for a 2-1 victory here and to take over the lead of his division, the AFC North. Again, I should point out, pretty much Guppy's Paw in full-on effect on the right side. So Boss used all of his red heart containers, turned them into 3 blue hearts in each one of those. They can be empty heart containers, by the way. But there you see, about 25% health left to go on Logcat's side. It lives will stay out the rest of the time. Not too much more damage to do here. And with a lot of health still left, Logcat still at 1.5 full hearts. Looking pretty good. I won't call it yet because it sure ain't over, believe me. I've seen craziness, but about 5% more, couple more hits. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, your Cleveland Browns are over 500 on the season. A 2-1 victory for the Logcat. And there you have it. You see it on the screen. Very nicely done. A very, very nice, well, again, usage of that build. Very low health the entire time.